All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here, the off-season episode 43 of my Vancouver Canucks franchise. Welcome back. My name is Manish, and I said it backwards. I was supposed to introduce myself, then say it, but you know what I'm getting to. So, ladies and gentlemen, there was a little bit of an issue. If you watched my last episode, you saw that everything beyond game number 1 auto-simmed, and I couldn't stop it in time. But on the bright side, the Vancouver Canucks did win the Stanley Cup, and that's through simming even against the Florida Panthers. So that's kind of that's a good sign that, you know, we built a strong enough team to be able to defeat the Florida Panthers, even though we were not able to play beyond game number 1. Let's just take a look at it for the sake of looking at it. It was a 5-game series. It was a 4-1 win, which we had on stream, which was amazing. Then a 5-1 win, a 2-1 loss, and a 2-1 win, and a 6-2 win, which secured us the Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, obviously, we're not going to be able to see our players hoist the Stanley Cup, but like I said, we did win it, and that's the main thing. And we got a lot of things to take care of. We're going to have retirement that we're going to look at. We're going to take screenshots of the top 10 in retirements, and then if there's more retirements that are notable, then we'll take pictures of those as well. This includes forwards, forwards/defensemen, and then goalies. So right now, yeah, we're not going to wait too much longer. We're going to go straight into the off season. We're going to advance day by day, and we're going to actually discuss as we go on what my kind of like outline is for the coming year, or for the off season. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're going to advance one more. Buffalo, holy, moves up 8 spots to number 1. Anaheim drops 2 spots. Los Angeles drops 2 spots. Philly drops 2 spots. So does Winnipeg. And then Arizona, Minnesota, and Seattle lose 1. Not anyone else. Everyone else just basically stays put. That being said, fan happiness. We won the Stanley Cup. Really? We won the Stanley Cup? And that should negate this this whatever this is. This goal. Alright, advance and let's view draft class. I don't know if I don't think I put Celebrini in. Unfortunately, I don't have Celebrini in, so Celebrini won't be able to be drafted on, and that is the one downside of my, because I started my franchise like around launch day or a little bit before. Globov, not bad. You got Caton, Brickley Caton. He's going to be doing pretty good. You'd think that's insane. 128-point season in the WHL though. Okay, Globov. KHL, Russia, obviously. I would love to have a Russian player on my side. Sam Dickinson, Yuri Sharov, Tanner Howe, Kiwi Haru, Valentenko. Some of these are generated, obviously. Let's see. Let's view retired players. Let's see who retired. Eric Stahl retired. That is the big one. That is obviously the big one there. Brent Surigo, Jason Demers, Laurie Karkoski, Matt Irwin, Cal Riley, Bartowski, Adam Cracknell, Simon Desprez, Camphor, Minsky. Is there anyone kind of hidden down here? Oh, that's Brett Sutter, Eamon, and then this kind of gets a little lower there. So not a huge retirement season. Eric Stahl is huge though. That is actually pretty big. But in terms of goalies, who retired here? Carey Price. So it's official. He was with the Laval Rocket, mainly because, obviously, of his injury. Was not going to come up anyways and play with Montreal. And he's retired as well. So we got Eric Stahl and Carey Price as your 2 main retirees in Season 1 of your NHL 24 franchise if you're playing. There's a few coaches that have retired. Buffalo Sabres coaches. Jadon Earl. Not bad. Okay. Pre-draft interviews. We don't have a first round pick. We did trade it away to get a lot of depth. We won the Stanley Cup because of it. We gave up our future to win the Stanley Cup, and we did. And I'm thinking, is there any gems that we can probably go for? So, Galvis, he's a gem. Pin to watch list. Interview player. Play style. Let's see. Readiness. If he says 2 years or less, great. Few seasons before I hit the stride and become an NHL dedicated to that goal. Play style. Let's take a look at that one more time. Play on the ice. I'm focusing on that. I believe I can join the Russian still. Okay, good. So he's a left and righty at age 18. Not bad. He is the gem. I think that's the one draft pick we're going to focus on. I think that's important. There is some elite players that we can go for. Two-way defender, 3 years. Tomas Galvis. Let's dismiss now him. And there is a scout rank. It says bust, but he's a high top 6. Let's see. We got some elite options. Let's see if we can have any elite options in the 30 kind of range. Oh, we got a. He's in that range. Oh man. So see, that's the thing. I pinned him quite some time ago, and he's still in that kind of elite range. We're gonna interview the player. Let's talk about skills-wise, what he can do. It's fun going through these things. I'm like, it's the off season. Get a few things done here and there. Weaknesses. Let's take a look at weaknesses. Physicality is not there. Okay, let's talk about your strengths. How about that? Okay, good. Let's go new topic. You got one question left, so let's see if we can make the most of it. Let's do personality this time. Okay, he gets along with everyone. Pretty good. So I guess our time is up. So I was thinking it was a 3-year timeline for him. Oh, we didn't get the timeline. Readiness, because we didn't do readiness. Physical weakness, okay. And then we'll take a look at him. Interview player. So we got a defenseman, a left winger, and a centerman that we've take a look at. Let's go skills. For him. We'll do strengths, weaknesses, and we'll take a look at whatever the other one was. So he's faster as well. I'm more try to get to than leaking around the other team. So he gets directly to the net. Okay, not bad. He's a centerman, 18 years old as well. Play style. Let's take a look at play style. I think there's only one option for play style. But let's look at readiness. Let's look at readiness. Let's see what he thinks. Game a couple of years away. So he's okay. A couple of years. But at the same time, we're only paying one more season. So we don't really have time to develop these players unless we think they're ready to come into the lineup and fill that 3rd or 4th line role. If we can fill that 3rd or 4th line role with them, then great. Then we can focus on free agency a little bit more. But I think we've done all of our adding the trade block. Whew, here we go. Why is all my young guys on there? Patterson, holy! Patterson is 94 overall. Quinn Hughes, 85 for Teddy Bluger? Oh my god, we can get Kent Johnson if we want to straight up for him. Yeah, you see that? Teddy Bluger. He's not going to be happy that I put him there. Susie, oh, I feel like keeping him though. How many years does he have left? He has 3 years left. That's a pretty decent cap hit for what we got. Hoglander, we're gonna keep. Does he need to be signed? He got 2 years left at 1 point. That's perfect. Chris Tanev, yes, Chris Tanev is gonna go on the board. Mainly because we're gonna trade him to Dallas, kind of make it somewhat realistic, right? Lekaramaki, he's 70. I thought he was higher. I thought he was mid 70s for me. But he looks like he has the speed and the skill to go. His physicality is not there yet. His durability is pretty high, so he can come in and actually, you know, play pretty well. So he's gonna play on the right wing with Hoglander and PD more than likely. That's gonna be a fun season to see Darren Lekaramaki do his thing. But let's see who else. Les Lindholm. So a lot of big names. We're making a lot of big moves. We're trying to get rid of cap. So we're gonna try to. Willie Nylander might be packaged with Bluger and a pick for Bedard if we can do that. I know it's not realistic. It's not gonna happen in real life. But if we can do it in game, who cares? I'm getting Bedard to come home. Hell yeah, let's do that. Ian Cole. He's 35 years old. He's 2.895. That's someone who we can, you know, get rid of and take advantage of. He's been playing really well on the team, but it's cap. It's cap that we need right now. We have around $11 million in cap space, and we need to make sure that we have a lot more going into the near future. Dakota Joshua, I think we've already signed him to an extension. Let's take a look at his extension here. Where's the extension? Oh, I thought we have his extension. Usually the extension shows there. I guess it's a little bit different in terms of when you're looking at it from the trade block perspective. Goalie wise, we're looking at Artur Silovs. He's a 79 overall, but he's going to be our backup more than likely. Casey DeSmith is going to be on the block. So a lot of big moves being made here. A lot of big moves. So we're ready to go. Draft interviews, the entry draft has arrived. We're gonna go right off the bat, try to go for Bedard right now. If we can do it, amazing. If not, it is what it is. So here we are, and we're gonna offer some trades. Before we go anywhere, it's gonna be Willie Nylander. I don't want to get rid of Willie Nylander. Maybe we don't have to. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so Connor Bedard, he's 86-18. His value is going to jump significantly. Oh, no, we have to. We have to give Nylander up if we want. So Nylander and Bluger. Chicago would have more than 45 skaters in the organization. Chicago would be over the salary cap. Okay. Let's do Teddy Bluger. Is there any player that has like a high cap hit that has 1 year left? Jordan Eberle. Chicago would still be over the cap. Can we just have him retain? No, we can't have him retain. That's not gonna work. How would we do this? Okay, this is gonna be a little tougher than I thought. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go for Kent Johnson. Like Bedard, we'll still make a play for Bedard. It's still a possibility. We just have to do move around a few more players. Bluger, we're gonna see for Kent Johnson what is gonna be available. Oh, before we do Kent Johnson, let's go back and let's sim to the next pick. We're gonna sim pick. So Glebov goes 83 overall. Glebov, wow. That's crazy. Bluger, 85 overall. Kent Johnson, where are you, boy? Where are you, my boy, Kent Johnson? How far up is Kent Johnson? Not bad, 87. That's pretty close. Can we try doing it 1-for-1? Rejected. Okay. Let's see. Because we're not going to be using any of the picks next year. We can give up picks and not have to worry too much. Let's think about... we still have our 32nd overall pick here? Huh. Alright, there we go. Let's do a 7th. That's not gonna push it. We don't have many draft picks. We're gonna sim the rest of the draft after the first. There's no reason for me to stay. Okay, let's see if we'll give a... we have no 2026 picks or 2025 picks. Let's see if we can maybe give a 4th, 2 4ths, and a Kent Johnson. It's gonna be super tough to get Kent Johnson out of there. We could get rid of Kako, because Podkolzin's gonna come in. So let's see if we can get rid of Kako. 82-year-old, 23 years old. For Kent Johnson. We can try to get a pick coming from their side, a 6th round maybe. Would that work? Let's just remove the 6th. So they're still not interested. We got an elite player going their way. Let's do a 6th round pick here. If not, we'll try the 4th. We'll try the 4th. Oh, we got 132 left. No, we don't want to remove Kako. We want to add a 4th and see if that helps them. Let's try to add a 4th from the next year. Does that work? That does not work either. So that's going to be a little bit tougher to get him. I was looking at Zach Benson, who's also a Vancouver native. He'd probably be a little bit easier to get. Let's cancel out, sim the pick, so we have a little bit more time, so we don't negotiating and then we go from there. Let's see, where's my watch list? Draft activity. Oh, let's actually take a look at draft activity right now. So there's no trades that have occurred yet. No drafted players. Can we go to our watch list? Sim options. Well, sim pick. Caton has gone. Find trade called draft activity. Was it Benson that we wanted to go for? I think it was Benson. Where's Zach Benson? He's a 79, 19-year-old. Vancouver native again. He has the skill. He's no 87 overall, but Zach Benson in Vancouver would be amazing. They have oh man. Darlene 92, Thompson. The cap hits are amazing. That's insane. Man, Bedard is still the one. Like, who can we move who has a high cap hit? Who can they move? Because Willie Nylander, Demko has not gone up that much. Let's do the DeSmith trade. DeSmith to. I want to see if there's any rookies that we can probably snatch from another team that are worth going after. Let's do forwards. We have to go all. Let's go all. We're gonna look by overall because we want to improve our team almost immediately. Nah. Not overall. Zellweger, he's a 77. Nope, he's not coming. Arizona. Michelli, not bad. Michelli's a great option. Soderstrom, not really gonna work. Boston Bruins. Portois. Trent Frederick. Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo is stacked for like rookies. Oisland, Turka. I'm just thinking. DeSmith back to Pittsburgh. Is there anyone on the Pittsburgh team that probably would be interesting to get. Brendan Yeager, 29. God, I'm just thinking like, but Coulson's coming in. Kakko. We could do Kakko back to New York. Kakko back to New York. Braden Schneider. Ooh, Schneids. Totally forgot about this boy. He's a Vancouver boy, isn't he? Oh, there was a pick that was being made. Okay, we have to go back. New York. New York is this. So we're gonna make a trade with New York right now. Try to get Braden Schneider. That would mean Zadorov moves up, or Schneider gets a second spot, or Zadorov moves on. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Tannen Advance and Zadorov. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. A tough sell to Vancouver fans. Alexis Lafreniere. We can get him. We could do. Oh, why don't we do Bluger for Lafreniere? Laffy. Bluger for Laffy, if we can do something around that, and then use Laffy as a piece to get Bedard, right? So here we are, because you know New York has a space to take a few players. Let's do goalies. DeSmith. Vancouver would have more than 45 skaters in the organization. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna try to give you. I'm gonna try to do DeSmith and Kakko. Or should I just do Kakko? Is just Kakko? Does just Kakko work? No, we're gonna have to give up something. Let's not look at players right now. Let's see if we can give up something here. Let's go all the way back. You know, let's go to third round pick here. Braden Schneider, 2029. Let's get a fifth coming back to us. Does that work? They're not thrilled about it, but they're thinking about it. A sixth? We're quite far off. Now? Close to fair value. Okay, we're close to fair value now. So let's add a fifth, and then let's add a pick from our end here. Let's say 2027 sixth, and see if that works. Okay, so let's add a seventh. A seventh all the way back here. Would that work? Alright, let's do a sixth. Let's remove that seventh. Oh, we already asked them to do that deal. So let's go to 29. Oh, we got 45 seconds to make this deal. 45 seconds to make this deal, if we can make it work. There we go. Does that work? Alright, let's take that out. Let's just give him that. Would that work? Alright, we got Braden Schneider coming. Kakko is going to be traded back. And we got Braden Schneider coming to Vancouver. And hometown boy, I believe so. Braden Schneider, hometown boy. Let's just double check. As far as I know, Braden Schneider. He is. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Braden Schneider, Canadian born. He is a Vancouver boy. No, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. He's a Canadian boy, but Kakko goes back. So we made a deal here. First trade of the day. First trade of the day. We're gonna save that. We're gonna screenshot it later, and then I'm gonna make a trade post and everything. Got Braden Schneider coming into our system. He's gonna be replacing Zadorov most likely. Let's now go and trade Tanev to Dallas. There's a lot of great players there. Where's Stankoven? Logan Stankoven, 74 overall though. He's playing a lot better, obviously, in real life. Obviously. A lot of big cap hits for the higher value guys. There's Wyatt Johnston. Is he signed for 2 years? He is signed for 2 years. That's a great option for us. Who do they have in their goal in terms of goalies? They have Ottinger and then no one. So we're gonna try to do Wyatt Johnston. And we're gonna do Tanev. A lot more value going their way. But we do, he is on a 1-year contract, so that's 1 year left at least. Who else can we add to the package? Stankoven? I swear if this works. I swear if this works, we have ran out of here like, oh my god. Let's see if there's anyone lower value that we can maybe get rid of. Puljujarvi? Should we just send Puljujarvi there? Does this work? If this works, because we have some defensive options, right? We got Schneider coming in. We still have Zadorov. Should we try this? Oh, it works. It worked. We got Wyatt Johnston and Logan Stankoven. And we got rid of the cap hit of Tanev. We can make a big splash in free agency if we need to. Look at that. We got $15 million in cap space now. Oh, man. That was... Tanev is gone. So, Tanev is gone. Now it comes down to Teddy Bluger. Where would we send Teddy Bluger? Teddy Bluger. Huh. You know what? Let's take a look after we sim the next pick. Draft activity. Let's take a look at draft activity. Has anyone else? So Braden Schneider. This is so far our what we have going. That's insane that we were able to do that. Wyatt Johnson and Logan Stankoven, they're young enough too, and they don't have that high cap hits. So we were able to offload Chris Tanev and Puljujarvi, who was also league minimum. That is crazy. Wow. We're busy. Who is it? Ian Cole. Ian Cole. Should we... Zach Benson? Oh, we were thinking of Zach Benson, weren't we? Wait, was Connor Bedard franchise? I think he was franchise, right? He's franchised. And he has 2 years left at that cap hit. 3 years. 3 years left at that cap hit. Well, 2 starting next season. I'm just gonna try something here. Oh, they're still over. They're gonna be over. That's the one issue. If we can take... Oh, wait a second. Let's take a look at their, again, players. Tyler Johnson and Jordan Eberle. Tyler Johnson and Jordan Eberle. Tyler Johnson. Jordan Eberle is 86 overall though. He's a free agent. UFA I should be clear. So we won't go for Bedard right now. I don't want to give up the whole team for Bedard, right? We still got Bluger. Let's browse trading block. Let's go Winnipeg. Milano. Who are the people trying to get rid of? Cowan. Carter, St. Louis Blues, Braden Shen, Verana, Kevin Hay. Whoa, they put a lot. They're trying to rebuild or what? Yanni Gord, Hoffman, LeBanc, Hurdle, Bervinci, Jaeger. Let's see. Giroux. Because there are a lot of UFAs, right? Rempe. Should I go for Rempe? He's cheap. He's super cheap. Let's see how... I got Joshua, right? He's kind of doing the same thing. He's 6'7", though. God, I can't even look at our lineup right now. But I can take a look at our center depth. Let's see who our centers are. Because right now, let's take a look at our centers. Melly, PD, Melzy. Yeah, we don't have that much depth. But we do got Joshua. Joshua, who is playing. It looks like he's temporarily in the AHL, but it's just the off-season, right? So everyone's going to be moved around. Teddy Bluger. Teddy Bluger has to move now to be able to get full value out of him. I'm just trying to think. Was it Carolina who had like a Natchez? Oh, Natchez is $3 million? Marty Natchez. He can play on the right wing as well. And he has 1 year. 1 year. Is he signed to an extension? No, he's not. Pin to watch list. I have the max watch list. Okay, Natchez is an option. Right? He can be an option. Because then we don't have, I don't want to go after Rempe. That's the thing, because we've got Joshua. Alright, Johansson, Colton, Fantilli. He's there. Kent Johnson. But they want so much for him. Let's try one more time. I'm going to try one more time. They said no to this already, right? No. Yeah. I want to go all the way. Is there a first round pick in like 2029 or something? There is, isn't it? No, let's do the second first. Let's try the second. I can't believe I'm trying to go after Ken Johnson again. We're gonna have to give up so much for him. Okay, we have 1 minute left. Let's do a third in 2028. Alright, let's do the first. Let's do the first. Wow. What do you want? Wow. I'm actually doing it. This is okay. This is insanity. You want a third round pick too in 2028? All right, take my third round pick. Holy! All right, I'm gonna get kicked out of the. There we go. I had a feeling they're gonna make their pick soon. Offer trade. So what options did Columbus have? They had Fantilli, Kent Johnson. We're looking at centers. Because winger-wise, I think we should be okay. Dallas Stars, we took Stankoven and we got Wyatt Johnston. No, I mean we got Wyatt Johnston. But, trade him back, get more from him. That's a possibility. McDavid, nope, he's not coming. There's no way I'm thinking. Lundell. Oh my god, Anton Lundell, totally forgot about him. And his physicality, his aggressiveness, durability, shot is great. Anton Lundell. He's an option. But he's a little bit more expensive. Come on, Byfield. Byfield might be an option. Pinelli, no. Eriksson Ek, Marco Rossi, Suzuki Dvorak, Cody Glass, Nico Hischier, but the cap hit's a little high. Pajot, New York, got Keto, Trocheck, no, Ottawa, Tim Stutzla, Batherson, Giroux, Norris. He's a little Ridley Gregg. No, no, no. Couturier. Got 125 before they kick me out again. Malkin. Crosby. We don't have Kuzmenko. I would have tried to go for Malkin. Brandon Couture, Eklund. McCann. We could bring back Jared McCann for a decent cap hit too. He's 5 years though. Jared McCann. Could try to keep it. Yeah, Jared McCann. He can play center and left wing. Jared McCann? 87 overall. But at that point, you might as well try to go for Beniers, right? Yeah, at that point, you might as well try to go for Beniers. Shane Wright. Beniers, McCann. McCann's an option. Let's keep McCann as an option. Really, Nick Paul. They're going to kick me out in 5 seconds. 20-second mark, they're going to kick me out. So from Toronto, I'm going to... Oh, they didn't kick me out. Let's just go back. Alright, let's go to Toronto. See Toronto's options. Put Bluger in there. Yeah, it's a pretty laid-back stream. You know, there's not much... I try to talk as much as I can, but... You know, not bad for what we are getting here. Mikheyev, back to Connor Garland's there. We could bring back Connor Garland at 50% retained. It would be nice to have on that right wing, but we want to put Pods there, right? Vegas Golden Knights, Barbashev, Carlson. We got Washington Capitals. The young guys, or nah, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Old Perfetti. Cole Perfetti is an 83-22. Shifley. Caton. 76. Right out the box. Oh, we got Lekkerimaki that we have to think of too. Lekkerimiki's gonna come in. Seelovs is gonna be our guy. You can focus more on defense. So we got Hughes Hronek, Susie Braden Schneider. Oh, we need a left-handed third pairing defenseman. If Zadorov's gonna stay, which more than likely he will. Let's go back. Let's take a look at who our defensemen are now. Braden Schneider. Ian Cole is gonna go, so we need that left winger. Zadorov can do left wing and right wing, but we have him on the right. Granz is also an option. He's been playing in absence of the injured Quinn Hughes. 78 overall, 22. Not bad. We can put Zadorov. I can't even speak. Zadorov in his natural position of lefty, and then put Granz on the right. So we don't have to spend as much, but Granz would be better served, I think, in the A. Brustevich, we did trade Brustevich to, of course, what do you call it? Calgary. And, yeah, so Ian Cole is gonna go for a third pairing defenseman on the right side. Right or left. I think either would work because, like I said, Zadorov can move, right? But we want as high overall as possible. Or let's just take a look at look at my trade value. Lacombe, we got Zellweger. If we can get Zellweger, that would be amazing. He's not the most physical guy. Durability's there. Shot wise there as well. We have to go back, of course. Oh, Iginla! Ooh, Nashville Predators. Nashville Predators. You know what? That makes me think. I just want to see how Iginla's doing. Where's Nashville? Oh, did I just missed Nashville like crazy. Iginla. If we sign him, he's not gonna be available for at least another year. All right, so let's go back. We were looking at Defenseman. Who does no? So Drysdale, no. Ralamaki, Moser. We can try to go for some of the higher ones, like higher valued, mainly because we can use those late draft picks and try to get some guys in. Owen Power, I think, decided to sign a big contract, 8.350, so we can't go for him. But if there is a player who's yet to sign a contract and we can get him, that's fine, because then we don't have to sign him at then, because we're finished with season number 2, right? So we're trying to build a team now. We can... Oh, Byram. Byram signed for a few more years. Couple more, 3.5. Bowen Byram. A lefty D, Bowen Byram. 3.5. I'd rather have him. Move Susie to the last. But then the problem with that is, then you have 2 big guys on that last pairing who do not have as much speed. But they're on the 3rd pairing for that reason, right? Byram and Schneider together? Oh no, we can do Byram, Zadorov, Susie, Schneider. That works. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think there's a chance we're getting Bedard. I think went in with a high that we might get him, but I don't think we will. Can this be a straight 1-for-1? Is that possible? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a look at what we would have to add. Let's try to do next year's 6th. Would that work? That won't work. So let's do this year's 6th. That doesn't work. That's fine. He's an elite player, so we might have to overpay a little bit. Okay, let's do a 3rd in 2027. Would that work? But they're not particularly interested. Let's do a 2026. Oh! I hate when it kicks you out. Like, there should just be a notice in the top corner, like while you're negotiating, of who's been picked. I hate when it kicks you out like that, but it is what it is. That's NHL Franchise for you. Owen Byram, Teddy Bluger. What did we have? We had a 3rd round draft pick, a 6th, right? Or was it a 6th? Owen Byram. Did we do that? They're not they're not too hot on that. Let's just jump up to a 4th. They're not particularly interested in that either. Let's change the 4th from 2027 to 2024. Let's see if that works. We're still quite far off. Let's change that to... let's do a 2nd. A 2nd all the way in 2029. Let's try to get a pick back from them. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think it is, but we'll give it a shot. Let's just remove that, give them the 2nd. Quite far off still. So Teddy Bluger is 2nd. And a 4th maybe of this year. Would that work for Brown? They're not particularly happy about that either. Let's try to do a 3rd from a 4th from that year. Did I? Oh no, I was gonna do a 3rd from 2028. Let's see if we can get that going. They're quite far off as well. That 1st, if I want to use it, I want to use it for a different purpose, right? Bowen Byram is going to be a little tougher to get. We'll circle around to Bowen Byram. He's definitely one of the options. It's pretty close in value, but then again, he's an elite player, and I think that's what's causing the issues there with accepting the trade. Players that you have do well during your season have inflated values. And that's why I try to get these inflated values taken care of pretty early, or like trade them as early as possible. But here we are, Bowen Byram. Let's go to Columbus now. Juracek. He's a righty. He's a rookie. Decent stats, but Juracek doesn't completely fit what I'm looking for. I'm very picky with names too. It's weird how I'm like that, you know? But it is what it is. Simone Edmondson, okay, but Mo Seider. I don't think we'll have a chance at Mo Seider, but he's 1 year left at 865. Did he sign an extension? Oh, that means we would have to sign him to an extension, right? So if we do Mo Seider, then that would move Hronek down, if I'm not mistaken. We can give it a shot. It's not going to be possible. Let's we can do. I would do straight up a first in him for that, but I don't think it's going to work. Go all the way to get to the very furthest away first round pick. Try to do that. Yeah, I'll even if I add a second, that same second that you saw at the very bottom there, it's not going to work. It'll be a miracle if it does. Yeah, it's not going to work. I just, you know, while we're there, might as well just try, right? Defenseman, and let's go to Edmonton, see what they have. They got Evan Bouchard. Now, Bouchard honestly would be a great pickup. You know, his accuracy is all up there as well, skating wise. And he has a decent cap hit for a couple years, 3.9. If we can bring our cap hit even lower, that's even better. We're going to try to keep the cap hit lower for the bottom two pairings. So the second pair and the third pair, I want each to be like around that $5 million. Well, the second pairing to be $5 million total or less, and the bottom one to be $3 million or less. But that's something tells me that's going to be super tough to do. This Faber, which is a great option as well. Reinbacher, he's 19. He can definitely come into the lineup and do well. He doesn't have the shot accuracy. That's the one issue there. Nashville Predators, Yossi. No, there's no way we're getting Yossi. Hughes, Luke Hughes. Shoot, Luke Hughes. Okay. Luke Hughes. We can go for Luke Hughes. We'll try. We'll try to go for Luke Hughes. He's a lefty though, so he can't play with his brother. But would 1-for-1 work? Not gonna work 1-for-1. Let's see. Let's see if we can throw in a 6th round pick in 2027. I don't know. They're elite players. It's gonna be tough to get any elite players. Let's do a 4th round. Value's not there. Let's do a 4th in this year's draft. That's not gonna work. Let's do a 3rd in 2027. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Again, like, to get those elite players, you need to give up a lot. Pollock, New York Rangers got Keandre Miller, 86. Not Keandre Miller. Oh, he's good. The accuracy is not as much as I would want it to be. We can always circle back to like someone like a Drysdale, but Chikrin, you know, not bad. But he's 4.6. Jake Sanderson? He's elite, but he signed a contract. Yeah. There's no way we're getting him. 130 left. In terms of our timer here. Pittsburgh, Letang, Graves. Nope, not gonna work. Ferraro, San Jose is bare. Dunn, Larson. See, that's the thing. We don't have to go for the most expensive player, but we're looking at those. We're looking at those players, right? Can't hurt to, right? Ilgren, McCabe, Benoit, Vegas Golden Knights, Maramonov, Daniil Maramonov. You can do righty and lefty. We have Jet Wu. We have a few other guys in the system we can bring up too. If we can focus more on the forward group. Lindholm's gone. Betty Kane is gone. So if it's going to be Hoglander, PD, Besser on the first line. No, we want the Lotto line intact. Lindholm, that center position has to be filled. Well, we can't forget that we need to do. We're doing a lot of work in the free agency as well. There we go. Okay. Fine trade? Can we look at our what happened just now? I just said fine trade. Add asset. Fine trade. What? No trades found for. Oh man, Bluger. Oh, we didn't check draft activity recently. Oh, so we're only a team that's made any trades right now. Okay, so let's see. Willie Nylander. His value, I think, is gonna skyrocket. I feel like by the time we start the next season, his value is gonna be pretty high. Look, PD's at the 95 right now. Before we started the draft, he was at a 94. Bluger. And was it Anaheim that we saw the defenseman that we wanted? Minchikov. There's Minchikov. He's 20 and 83. He makes Carson Soucy expendable. He does. He does make Carson Soucy. Minchikov. Alright, let's take a look at Arizona one more time. We're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep looking. Buffalo. Owen Power Center. Oh, we just said we're gonna move Ian Cole, and we're focusing on Bluger again. It was Ian Cole we were trying to move. We're gonna go backwards from Anaheim. And we're gonna look at value. Overalls to be specific. Vinny Hinola. Logan Stanley. See, that's the thing. Stanley can be that Soucy Zadorov type guy. Fighting skill 80. Oh, I hate when it does that. I'm trying to make a trade here. I'm trying to think. We're already kind of 54 minutes in. Holy, we're 54 minutes in already. I did not expect that to still be here. We made a few trades, obviously. Defenseman-wise. Ian Cole. Let's just skip over Anaheim right now. I am Neil Pionk, Billy Hinola, Washington. Miramonov could be a great option, but Ian Cole is 83 overall, right? And we can get someone with a low cap hit. Klingberg is a 1-year guy. Timmins. Kalen Addison. We traded Kalen Addison, did we? Did we have Kalen Addison in our system? No, that was in the previous franchise we had. Nicoletti, Krug, Oleksiak. He's basically our Susie. Come on, Joseph. Yeah, Pierre-Olivier Joseph. He can be a great left-handed option. He's 24 years old. He's cheap. 81 overall. We can circle back on him if we need to. Oh my God, Cam York, 1.6 is not bad. Martin Zub, he's 4.6 million though. That's a little too much for my liking. Lindgren, again, 3 million. Oh wait, Zach Jones. His value, he's a little older. No, Zach Jones is not going to work. At least not for us. Romanov, he's 2.5. He's a lefty and a righty. He's decent, but not exactly what we're looking for. Again, Simon Nemec. And we want a little bit more experience on that back end. Marino, not bad. Dante Fabro. Fabro has a little bit lower value. He's at 83, 26. Has the same value as Cole has. That's pretty close. We shed a little bit. He has 1 year left. And as soon as I'm about to do that trade, it happens. Okay, let's go back to Nashville. And here we are. Where is my boy Dante Fabro? Ian Cole. Did that work? So we'll have to give a pick or something because Cole is a little bit older, obviously. Let's do a sixth. Do they have a seventh available? They have so many picks. Holy! Just a touch. Okay, Dante Fabro. Dante Fabro. Draft activity. So let's take a look at what we have decisions we've made so far. So I just took a little screenshot of what we have done so far here. So let's take a little recap. We got another 1 minute 45 before the 16th pick is made. We're gonna speed things up very soon. So we got Kaapo Kakko, a 3rd round pick and a 7th that we're trading back to New York. Kakko's going back for Braden Schneider, so we get some more depth on the defense. Chris Tanev and Jesse Puljujarvi are traded to Dallas for Wyatt Johnston and Logan Stankoven. So we loosen up on the restraints on the cap. And then got Ian Cole and the 6th going to Nashville, and in return we get Dante Fabro. So almost the same cap hit there, but Dante Fabro comes over here and we can use him as trade bait. He also has 1 year left, so he is, I believe, a UFA or just at the petering at the edge of RFA. I could be wrong. Yeah, so let's sim the next pick. We're trying to get assets, right? Assets that we can use to get bigger players. We're 75 right now. I want to make a big splash. Lindholm is obviously our priority to sign. We can sign Lindholm and Patty Kane. That would be great. Then we can retain their value and get more out of them, right? Because I can tell you right now. Where's Lindholm? There's Lindholm. His value, not that high right now, but he's a 90 overall player, and he played pretty decent for us. If we look at the stats that he had with our team, career stats, Vancouver, he had 31 points, in 24 games. He played pretty decent in Calgary before we traded for him as well. So, you know, we can sign him, great. And look, 89 overall, Patty Kane. Now, him we have to be a little careful for, because he's a 35 aged player. He's 89 overall, but his stats are still pretty great. He could have a drop off, right? Patty Kane, we might have to just get rid of almost for nothing. He's an elite player. Now, I just thought about something. He might be an 89 overall. Oh, but they can't take him because they don't have cap space. Why are they at the cap? Who's making them at the cap? Uyghur, Taylor Hall, General Everly. Oh, they're acquired. Uyghur, Everly, Tyson Berry. Oh yeah, because they were going for the playoff run. We got Bluger and DeSmith we still have to try to get rid of. DeSmith we can trade for a young goaltender. Or a semi-young goaltender. We'll sim and we'll focus on DeSmith. Bluger we're going to hold off on. Let's offer trade. Let's put DeSmith right over here. Let's see if DeSmith can fetch us a decent goaltender now. Let's go backwards again. Lindgren, not bad, but we want someone who's a little younger. Whoa, they got Hale, Leonard. Oh yeah, Leonard. Why is Leonard even there? You know, like that's what I wonder. 80 overall, Joseph Wall. Not bad. Bennington, Hofer. But DeSmith's value is a lot higher. Swayman, Bronquist, Carter Hart. Oh, Carter Hart. Oof. Here we are. Schmid. Anton Schmid. Not bad. Who was the next goalie there as I saw? Askarov. Askarov is... That's not going to work 1-for-1. Oh my god, if I can get Askarov? Okay, before we look at Askarov. Askarov has a decent trade value there. Let's keep looking. Is there another player? There's Wallstead. Jesper Wallstead. So what? He's 81-21. Let's go back to Nashville. He's 80-22. So Askarov, not as good as Wallstead. Wallstead would fit better in our system because he has that Swedish blood in him. Wallstead. And he has 2 years left at 9.25. Okay, so Wallstead, Askarov. Let's see who else is available. There's quite a few options, right? Skinner, Jack Campbell, Kossa, but he's not as valued there. The value's not there as much. Having a Russian goaltender in the system would be amazing. In Askarov too, Soderblom, not bad, but he's a 24-year-old with 80. I can get better options with Askarov and a few others, right? Why go for him? Wolf is a great option, but he could be a starter almost. Not almost, he could be, but he's again 81 overall, almost the same value as Askarov and Wallstead, and he's 23 years old, right? So, Varlamont, Levi, Devin Levi, 83-22. Now that is someone who we can go for. Then maybe Seelovs does not come, right? Okay, let me just get my notes out here. Wallstead. Askarov. And who are we looking at? Who were we looking at just now? Askarov, Wallstead. Who were we looking at? No, it was not him. Not Spencer Knight. It was not Stuart Skinner. It was not Kossa. Not Ottinger. Not Meslikins. Not Georgiev. Not Soderblom. It was not Jetta or Anderson. It was not Wolf even. It was Devin Levi. Okay, I'm just kind of like going through players. I'm putting some players' names in my notes here. Pamelka. Not bad. Okay, so we made it back here. Wallstead, Askarov, Levi. You know, Seelovs might not... If we can get Wallstead at 2 years left, Seelovs might stay down. Wallstead would be a great option. I've picked up Wallstead before. But Askarov... Oh, I would love to see Askarov there. Alright, let's take a look at... let's sim the next pick and come back. So we don't have to worry about it cutting out if we do need to make a trade. So we're going to first look at Nashville and their rookie goalie Askarov. It's possible to get him in. It's possible. Devin Levi. It wouldn't make sense. I don't want to go after Levi actually. Leave Levi in Boston and then Wallstead. Let's take a look at Wallstead. Wallstead has slightly higher trade value. It's ever so slightly higher. You can see it move, but let's try to go after Wallstead. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then we won't. Of course, we would have to add in order to make this work. Let's see if there's anyone that we're willing to get rid of who's a little bit on the lower side. Cole Sillinger, Pierce Suter, Morgan Barron. No. Stankoven. Come on. Those are forwards. Let's see, defenseman-wise, who do we have? Dante Fabro. Helga Granz. He's been good for us. Okay, it's a draft pick. Third round. It does not meet the block pretty well. Whoa! We made it work. It just happened. Oh my god, we just did it. Well, okay then. Let's look at draft activity again. I was not expecting that to be the case. So here is who we got here. I'm just gonna slowly kind of go up here. Can it slowly go up? There we go. Save the last 30 seconds. We got Jesper Wallstead. The Smith is gone. We have more cap space now. Bluger's the only guy. Bluger's literally the only guy that we have left that we need to really get rid of. Bluger, Lindholm. We got $16 million in cap space now. But that's mostly going to go to Lindholm, right? I was supposed to sign Lindholm beforehand. That's what I realized. I was supposed to trade Lindholm at the draft. Oh, man. Bedard is never going to be that high, that much higher. How much did we sign him for? 3.615. He has 1 year left, but he has an extension salary of 3 years. So he took a pay cut to be with us. Let's see his. We're keeping Zadorov. We'll make a decision. Susie's staying too. Nylander is going to be the one that goes, more than likely. His contract is so good, though. He is we signed him for an 8x8. He's a 6 point, and then look at that, 8x6. 8x6. Who could be? Let's take a look at our centers again. We got 130 left before they make their decision. So I got PD. So it'll be Miller on the top line in the middle. Pedersen on the right side. Right? No. Pedersen on the left side. Besser. So it'll be Pedersen, Miller, Besser. Then we need to fill that second line hole, right? So it'll be Höglander. So Höglander, and then right wingers will be Willie Nylander. We'll put Colson. Lekkerimäki. Put Colson will be on the third. I want Lekkerimäki to get top 6 minutes. But Colson fits well on a third line position. Because Patty Kane is gone too. So that's our four. That's our four right there. That's Lekkerimäki, Paz, Besser, Nylander. And I don't mind. I'm not making a trade right now. I'm just kind of thinking, right? So we don't need a right winger, but the left side, right? Let's see the centers one more time. So centers, Miller. Kluger's gone. Kluger can commit to the left wing as well. Who's on the left? We need more left wingers, right? So we got PD on the left wing. Yeah, we have enough depth on the center position. We need to focus on left wingers. So we're gonna take Teddy Bluger. We're gonna put the distinction of left winger as the category. And we're gonna look this way. We're gonna do some scouting now. So I'm gonna now start putting. We got Wallstead. We're not going after Askarov because there's no reason to go after. If we can still acquire him, put him in the A, great. But there's no reason to do that if we can play him. Seelovs was gonna play for us, but Seelovs looks like he's not gonna play for us now because Wallstead is gonna be backing up Thatcher Demko. So. Now we're looking for a left winger that we're going to trade Bluger for with. Yeah, we could go for Ovechkin, but 9.3. No. That is not going to work. Ilya Mikheyev, bring him back. Great player, but I don't want that cap hit. I want a low cap hit, decent trade value player, you know? Like Jake Gensel, nope, but he's going to be a UFA. Farabee, not bad. Caswell. Lafreniere. Ooh, we forgot about Lafreniere. 2.325. And he signed for 2 years. Rafi NYR. POBR. Anders Lee, Enval. Jesper Bratt, he's a 7.8 though, too much. Oh man. Schaefer Parsonen would be a cheaper option, but he does look like a great option. So, Parsi, I'll just write Parsi, Nashville. So we got Nashville. We're going to start from Nashville for left wingers. Actually, past Nashville, obviously. Slavkovsky on the third line. You know what? I'm going to put Slav as an option. MTL. Minnesota. Zuccarello, Boldy. Kaliev. Not bad. Cap hit's a huge thing too. I want to save as much as a cap so I can spend money down the middle, right? I want to make one big free agent splash. If I can't get Bedard, you know? Evander Kane, nope, not happening. Fabry, not bad, but can't happen. Not gonna happen. Texier, we got Logan Stankoven and we got Wyatt Johnston as well. Wyatt Johnston could be on that third pairing if we trade Bluger. Right? So, and then we got Stankoven as well who can play on the left side on that left wing though. Got 1 minute and 45 seconds. Landeskog. Oh, no. We don't want to mess with Landeskog. Olsen. Cheaper player and 3 years at 8.65. Oscar Olsen. You know, good player, but I'm not sure I'm going to go for him. Anthony C. Beauvillier. Cap hits are too high. Again, Bunting too high for a cap hit. We got Lindstrom. Again, cap hits a little too high. Buffalo, what do you have, Buffalo? Paterka. Paterka is a great option. There's Glebov, who just was drafted. We could trade for him, but he's a little too high in terms of value. Paterka would be the next option, but Laffy, Parsi, and Slav sound a lot more intriguing options for us to go after. There's Michelli. Oh, Michelli. But he's at 3.735. Now, can't go for him. A little too high. Dylan Gunther would have been definitely one of my choices, but not gonna happen. Alright, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna skip to the next pick, and then we're gonna take a look at what our options are. If we can get rid of Bluger, and that his cap hit is not bad. We save another, like, what, 800k? But every little bit counts, right? So, I was just about to sim, and it switched up. We're good. So we're gonna take a look at how much is Laffy's cap hit. I think it's 2 something, right? Let's take a left wingers. 2.325. Oh no, Laffy's. Yeah. Oh wait, I just realized I could have went. I was looking at a lower cap hit. Oh my god, I was not looking at the higher valued guys for some of the guys. Let me go back to the first few teams here, the last few teams here. Gunther. I could go after Dylan Gunther. I just realized that. I do have the value in Bluger to do that. Dylan Gunther. Let me do it. Gunther. Arizona. I was looking at the values the wrong way. Glebov, Skinner. We can definitely go after Glebov, but that's not going to work. Kuzmenko. We can bring Kuzmenko back, but his cap hit. I don't want that cap hit when we're trying to go after free agency. Free agent center signing, right? Here we go. Landeskog. Lekanen. Totally forgot about the higher valued guys. I totally screwed up on who I was looking at. Verhaeghe, nope. Fiala, nope. Boldy's a possibility, nope, not happening. Slavkovsky. Slav is 950. So 8120. So 8120. 8120 for Slav. Let's go back to Arizona, and then we'll take a look at Parsi as well. 8121 for Gunther. 8121. So Slav, you pretty much has a pretty decent number there. New York Rangers. Lafreniere, 8422. Laffy would be the guy to go for. Laffy is the guy to go for. Nashville, Parsonen. 81-23. Okay. I like doing scouting like this. It's fun, you know. I'm at an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna be going. Let's go a few teams in here. Left wing. Dallas Stars, we already checked. Detroit. Fabry. Vander Kane. Verhage. Kaliev. Minnesota. Come on. Nolan Foot. Nope. We're not touching Nolan. We know why. Lafreniere. Brady Tkachuk. Oh, I love that Brady Tkachuk. It's cap hit. Burakovsky. Here you go. We're going through the teams just one more time, just to see if I missed any left wingers that I could go for, right? There's some centers that are left wingers. We should probably take a look at the centers one more time, just in case. That could help us in the long run if we have any injuries to our centermen. So yes, we are gonna go back to back here. Go to centerman. We're gonna take a look here. Caton, Leo Carlson. Leo Carlson can play on the wing. Leo Carlson can play on the wing. No, not yet. Not going to Leo Carlson. Okay, so centers. Any center left wings that are good in terms of value. Barbashev. All right, so we got 142 left. McGregor, Nick Paul, Braden Shen, Stenberg, Jared McCann again. But cap hit is not what we're looking for. Willie Eklund. Ooh, Willie Eklund. Eklund. San Jose. He is a 83-21. Slav is 81-20. 83-21 though for Eklund. That's not bad. He can play the left wing as well and the center. How is his face up? 72. He got a bit of physicality. He is a Swedish-born player, so it's good to have someone like him in the lineup. Bring some chemistry along with Nylander, Hoggs, Petey, Lindholm, but Lindholm might not be staying. Let's see. We got Stim Stutzla. That's not gonna happen. We get Tim Stutzla. Whew, that would be amazing. So we were at New York Islanders before it canceled out, or was it Carolina? New York Islanders, I believe it was. New York Islanders. Dvorak, nope. Michelle Hansen, Campy, Sam Bennett, Evan Rodriguez, Nugent Hopkins, Capit's too high, Dylan Larkin, Hop, Ope Hintz, great option, but not gonna work. Kent Johnson, an elite, he's 87 years old. He's not signed a contract yet, has he? Or has he? He's not. Him and Wyatt Johnston? Luger and Wyatt Johnston? Stankoven. They want Stankoven. Let's give you a fourth in 2027. Fourth in 2024. It's not there. It's whatsoever. Let's try Wyatt Johnston. Then, right? Wyatt Johnston. He's an 82, 21-year-old. Shit. Why are we going after Ken Johnson again? We just made a list of Laffy, Parsi, Slav, Gunther, and Eklund. Eklund might just make it off the list. There we go. Wow, they have a lot of lefties. No, so we're looking at centers. Centers. We can play left wing as well. Khrushchev, Lucas Reichel. A little cheaper of an option. Probably a little bit easier to get if we wanted to. Coleman, no. Buffalo. What did Buffalo have? Krebs. Krebs as an option. Wait, did Benson? You can take Suter's spot. Suter can take that left. Zach Benson. No. We're focusing on the left wing. We're focusing on the left wing. Okay. So, Laffy is the guy we're going to go for. I'm going to take a look at what Boston, Anaheim, and Arizona have in terms of centers who can play the left wing. Not much interesting here. Perfect. Not much interesting. But they have a lot of interesting pieces here in Arizona. I mean, in Anaheim. Lundestrom. No. Okay. Here we go to New York. We're looking at left wingers now. We're looking at Lafreniere. We're looking at center in terms of Teddy Bluger. Does that work? A bit low. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get Alexis Lafreniere into our lineup. Oh my god. Parson and Slav, Gunther, and Eklund. No. All we need to give is like a probably a 7, like a, let's give a pick that's all the way far away. Let's give a 6th. And then you give me a 7th. Give me a 7th. Oh, a 6th this year? Can we do a 6 for 6th? Just a touch. Just a touch. We're getting Alexis Lafreniere. We're getting Alexis Lafreniere. Oh! We got $16 million in cap space. We improved our squad so damn much, and we... Oh my. Absolute insanity. Alright, let's take a screenshot of this trade, these trades here, and then Dante Fabro. Oh my god. What a draft so far. $16 million in cap space, yes. Offer trade. Who else has a contract with a high cap hit that we could possibly get rid of? There's Lindholm. No, but Zadorov. We decided to keep him, right? Unless we can package someone for like, oh, we can get like a Mo Seider. But Mo Seider signed a big contract, didn't he? Lafreniere. We want to promote some guys too. That's the thing. Lekaramaki's coming in. He's going to be playing on the right side. So let's take a look at our left side. Oh, 28 overall. All right. Offer trade. What were we looking at? We were looking at defense. What were we looking at? Forwards. Or all skaters. What were we looking at? We were looking at Lafreniere. Oh no, we were looking at Zadorov, right? What was I looking at? What was it? Zadorov? Oh, we were gonna take a look at Mo Sider and his possible cap hit. We just acquired Lafreniere, right? But he's an 865. Is he still signed for another 2 years, or did he sign it? He didn't sign an extension yet. We could trade for him using the Lafreniere. We just traded away Beluga though to kind of fix that. But we don't know how much he's going to ask for, right? But he's an RFA, so that's why his value is remaining pretty high. Mo Sider, look at his stats. He would be... He's a 97 acceleration? What? What? Imagine him playing with Quinn Hughes. See, me acquiring Laffy makes me think I can do a lot with that. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. We'll have to wait. Because I don't know how much Sider's gonna want, right? Okay. So we made about 4 big trades. Majority of the team is still together. Patrick Kane is still there. We're gonna have to sign Lindholm to retain his value. Okay. Let's go back. Let's take it easy. Let's sim to pick number 32. Let's make our first pick of the draft. Do we have any gems available? Galvis is available. Galvis is available. He's supposed to go in that kind of range. Top 4 defenseman. Make pick. Oh, let's go back and let's see. Let's see. What's his overall? 66 top 4 defenseman. He's a gem. 66 overall though. That's the one issue, right? Round 2, do we have a pick in round 2? I don't think we do. We don't have any picks. Draft activity. We're the only ones making trades. Oh my god. Them to pick number 128. Alright, draft activity. There we go. Let's go down here. Let's take a look at what has been done here. So, we're looking at Nicoletti in a 3rd, going to Arizona, and St. Louis acquiring a 2nd round pick. Oli Mata in a 7th, going to Nashville, and Detroit acquiring a 2nd round pick. A 3rd and a 4th to Nashville. Detroit acquiring a 2nd round pick. They're acquiring a lot of 2nd round picks. And then you got Montreal, 3rd and 5th. Nashville acquiring a 2nd round pick. A lot of people acquiring 2nd round picks. Arizona, 4th and a 7th. And then Detroit gets a 3rd round pick. 5th, Michael Carcone. Going to Washington, and Arizona acquires a 3rd. The 6th, and Tanner Pearson. Tanner Pearson goes to Florida, and a 4th round pick to Montreal. 6th, and Mike Hoffman. Going, oh wow. So some veterans moving right now. Not bad, but we have our pick to make. I totally forgot. It's our pick. We skipped to there. Let's see. Did we have any of our pin guys still there? Bryce Bruce. Some elites available. 128th. He's pretty close to what we're looking at there. A right-handed defenseman, Bryce Popovich. Bryce Bruce. We did scout rank. Mark Beaudry, age 18. Shirokov, Mike Levine. Right-handed defenseman. We did get a defenseman already. Yaskin, which, oof. This is tough. CS ranking 127. He's 127. AHL top 2 defenseman high. Let's go for both. Let's see where he's at. Let's go to 4th round. Let's see what we got here. UC Parsonen. There we go. 65 overall. Not bad. Let's take a look at draft activities one more time just in case. So nothing really that's happened so far. Sim to pick 192. We'll look at draft activity real quick once again just in case. Whoa, ho, ho. 4th round pick to San Jose, a 6th in Sherwood to Dallas, a 5th round pick acquired by St. Louis at a 7th, and Jason Zucker going to... No, that's wrong. That's wrong. A 6th and a Hike Hoffman. Oh, I messed that up. Sorry about that. 6th Bertuzzo and Sherwood acquired by Dallas, and a 5th going to St. Louis. So a lot of cap movement there. 7th and Jason Zucker for a 6th from Arizona. So there's that. Not bad. We're gonna make our 2nd to last pick, I believe. Let's see what's available here. We got some elite options available. Elite medium. Let's see the ranking. Who has where? Kabanov. Scout ranking. Let's see if scout ranking is a little different. We got Burbridge, a left winger. 3 years. Iverson. You got 5 years ETA. Oof. Not happening. Filatov. We don't know what Filatov is going to be doing, right? Is there any gems and busts still available? Would say, you know what? Let's take a risk. What do we got? Let's take a 6th round. Let's see what we got. We're gonna save right after this. 48 overall. Well, okay. That was a bad pick. Sim to pick 224. This is our last pick of the draft, I believe. Our because we have 6. This is crazy. Bottom 6. Let's do a grinder. 49 overall. Draft is complete. It is over. Galvis, Beaudry, Iverson, Lundstrom. We gave away a lot of our picks to win the cup. It worked. We won the cup. Oh my god, I totally forgot about my smoothie. And a whole smoothie here. I was so into it, I totally forgot. Alright, let's save. And there we go. Alright, so now we're in the re-sign phase. So the advance one day. Alright, so we got some guys who are going to be unrestricted free agents, but also restricted free agents. We have $18 million in cap space. Let's take a look at all of them expiring. Fabro, Schneider, and Whistle. Okay, so let's see how much he wants. Would you take 8.5? Let's see, what he... Alright, so he'll get back to me. How much does Patty Kane want? Let's just take a look. Oh, he wants a little more than we can give him. Schneider is going to be our priority. Qualify. Offer contract. .5 qualifying offer. Qualify RFA. He wants a lot. A lot of these. We might not be able to make as big of a splash as we thought, because we did want to get rid of a lot of cap, then we brought the young guys in. But Braden Schneider, let's actually offer the contract right now. He's a 3-year. Let's do a 3-year. Can you do 1.7? Let's see if he says yes to that. Do we have goalie wise? Sotchenko, all expiring. All expiring. Just keep in mind, we can trade if we have to sign Kane. We could. Wheeler's not being re-signed. Entwistle. Can we trade players right now? No, we can't. View contract. We have 49 out of 50 contracts. Let's take a look at expiring one more time. Forzell. Has he been playing for us? He played 10 games. 20. He didn't do well. But did we draft him? We did. 7th round in 2021. We're probably going to have to let him go. Yoni Yarmo. 3rd round in 2020. 22 years old. Yeah, him too. See, Forsell's young enough we can keep him, but Snively, yeah, we can't keep Snively. He was great for us, but we can't keep him. Entwistle, we can't even keep Entwistle. Oh man, how much is going to be cost? You know what? How much is he gonna cost? How much is Snively gonna cost? Sign him and trade him, right? Snively. Yep. Qualify. Offer contract. $850. Okay. Dante Fabro. Can we do Fabro at 1? Nope, 1 year at 4 mil. Oh fuck, he's 83 overall. We qualified him. We should be fine. Of course, so these two are going. Eddie Kane is more than likely gone. Okay. Let's save again. Just in case. It's advanced day. Oh, he agreed to the 1 year. Good. Okay, Braden Schneider wants more. Okay, Braden Schneider wants more. That's fine. We can give Braden Schneider a little more. He wants a little more, but how much more does he want now? All right, we'll give you $2 million. He's asking price for 1970. We'll do $2 million at 3 years. That's more than fair, I think, for him. Eddie Kane has to go to the market. Good. He re-signed. All right. Let's save here. So we're gonna make a splash. We did sign Lindholm. Lindholm we might end up keeping Lindholm. That's the crazy part. But if his value skyrockets, we can bundle him up and try to go for Bedard. Like, I know it's gonna be hard to get him, but like, Bedard is 18 at 86 overall. You know, like, ooh, you know. So let's have some of this smoothie that I keep forgetting about. The smoothie is literally just mango nectar blended together. Add a little water to it, so it does not. It's still sweet, right? Even with water. So, player search. Here's our watch listed. So a lot of the guys we went for, we got. Foley Stetcher. Let's take away. So Nylander, look at that. As soon as I signed Nylander, his value went up. Oh, Patrick Kane's value is still pretty high, but we can't trade him away. Oh, we can't even trade him away. Wheelers to Minton. Yeah, no, no foots. No foots here. Kent Johnson. It's gonna be nearly impossible to get him. Oh my god! I could have used Laffy to get Kent Johnson. Honestly, I can still do that. But how much is Kent Johnson signed for? 7 million. Oh man, but he could be our center guy. And he's still cheaper than Lindholm. So as soon as free agency opens, we need to trade Lindholm. Trade Lindholm right away. Oh, Kent Johnson? Signed? We don't have to worry about anything? And maybe get a little bit more back? Yeah. That's probably the play that we're gonna make. And there's no way Columbus says no to that, because obviously Lindholm is has a lot higher overall, so it should be possible. I think it's gonna be a good free agency. Let's take a look at contracts one more time. 2024, we got 9.743 available. Who's expiring? Dante Fabro. In release. Can't trade him for anything, right? Qualify and then trade, but oof. I'm not going to be playing them, right? I don't want them to go to waste. There's a chance they might not even get picked up, but how much does he want? 1 year contract, 8 mil. I have 9.5 left. No, it's going to make it difficult. Patrick Kane. He was more of a rental than Lindholm, honestly. There's Blake Wheeler. How much does Blake Wheeler want? He wants 3.6. Not bad, but then we have our right side set. So we can't sign either of them. Dante Fabro, though. We qualified him so we can try to trade him for another piece. Let's see. Oh, we didn't take a look at... player pick trading one more time. Let's see here. Sherwood trade, Zucker trade. Bukestad goes to Tampa Bay, 7th round pick for Arizona. Joel Armia and Brendan Gallagher to So was Montreal getting ready to make a big splash? It looks like that because those are $4 million contracts each, I think. That's almost $8 million, right? Contract renewals. Let's see. Let's just quickly go through this. Any big names here? Any big name? Ukko-Pekka, 2-year contract. Malamaki, Banstrom, Sent Turcotte, Shane Pinto signed. Kent Johnson signs a 3 contract. Boomerang guy, go for him. We might still go for him. Bello Zadina signs. We signs there. Oh, do we have any rookies that we need to sign? That is really important. New contracts. Unsigned. Hunter Bustevitz. You know what? We could keep him. We don't have to trade him to what do you call it? Calgary. We can offer a contract, 3-year contract. We don't have to right now. We don't have to. We honestly don't have to. Look at these guys. I tried. I'm so bad at drafting. All right. Let's Oh, I thought my audio was not working for a second. You guys can hear me. Advanced day. Advanced day. Including there's 2 players who have not extended qualifying offers to. Okay, so Kane, Wheel is gone. Fabro's got Lucas. Oh, goalies. Sawchenko. Sawchenko. Yeah, we're not signing him. Let's actually view contracts. Let's actually release them right now. Release. Goalies, release. Keep it nice and clean. All expiring. All skaters. Hattie Kane, it was a great ride. You scored some great goals for us. Blake Wheeler did pretty good for the young guys, but it's time to move on. Oh. Steven Stamkos is re-signed, so that he's not going to be available on the market. Contract renewals. Let's take a look. Nico Daws signs 1 year. Brandon Smith, Cal Ford. 3-year extension for 4-year contract for Tyler Bertuzzi. Thomas Tatar, Barabanov. Oh yeah, Boston picked him up. Vladimir Tarasenko signed on a 4-year. Wow. Jonathan Marchessault re-signed. Nedeljkovic re-signed. Gergensons, Steven on a 1-year contract. 1 year. That's oh my god. Just 1 year. Ty Smith 3 years. Jacky Wi-Fi. Dustin Wolf for 1 year. Chandersy 3. Seth Jarvis 3-year contract. Okay. Swayman for a 5-year. So yes, Swayman got traded to San Jose. So Boston stuck with Ullmark. Jan Bednar, Paul Ledoux, any other big? It goes to Lundstrom, Roslovic, Jordan Elberle, qualifying offers. Berggren, Tyler Madden, Jack Rathbone re-signs in Pittsburgh. Maramonov, a lot of decent signings here. Yolanen, Peyton Krebs, 2 years there. 6-year deal for, oh my god, Teuvo Teravainen. That's a big one. That's a big one. I don't want to go into free agency before we kind of look at everything. Right? Tolvin and Texier, both 2-year contracts for their respective teams. Chernakov, that's pretty big. Cole Perfetti, 2-year contract. Byfield, 1 year. Mo Sider, 3-year contract. I'm actually gonna take a look at and see what is see what his what the options are for him. In terms of, oh no, options, cap hit. What am I thinking? Alex Adler, 2-year. I'm trying to look for, oh man. There's been a lot of signings in the past few days here. And we already took a look, Ukko-Pekka looking in, and we kind of saw everything from that point down. So, here we are. We are in the last day of the resign phase. Patty Kane is going to the market. We're advancing. And we are now, oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can propose a trade right now. We can propose a trade right now. We got $10 million in cap space. So, oh, we can go after Bedard. We can still keep Lindholm. Still keep Lindholm. We can make it work. So let's do Lindholm. We can still keep Nylander. Lafreniere. Oh my god, what is Bedard's overall? Still 86. Who else can we put in there? Wyatt Johnston. Woefully insufficient. Oh my. Stankoven. This is insane. Oh my god, if this actually works, we can spend so much more in free agency. Oh my. Take my 2028 pick. God damn it. Oh, so close. Okay, so Lindholm, Lafreniere. Willie Nylander would be the one to go then. So will be Willie Nylander, and Lafreniere. Still nothing. Oh my god, it's still the first day of free agency, so we don't have to worry too much, right? Wyatt Johnston, 82-20. Ooh. Let's do Stankoven first. Okay, before we do Wyatt Johnston, let's do a first round pick. Alright, let's do that 2028 first round pick. Alright, just take my 25th. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do Wyatt Johnston. If I'm so close, I feel like I'm close. It said you're not even close at first, but I'm like, I feel like just give. Okay, let's just give Stankoven. Oh my god! Just take the 2028. Oh my god! Okay, it's Zadorov. It's Zadorov. Zadorov. Oh my god, they don't even want. He doesn't even want. I wish you can add another piece. Alright, take Stankoven out, put a first round pick. Would that work? Oh my god! Oh my god! Is there any other players that are like Connor Bedard level? Like, honestly, who else can we have to give up? Okay. Oh. Okay, before we even attempt Nylander and Lindholm for Bedard, let's see who is available in free agency. The free agency class is not that good. Duchesne, maybe? Pavelski? Stankoven is available. That's not bad for Duchesne. He has a lot of speed. Getting rid of Nylander would be tough. Okay, no one signed anyone yet. There's no timer like there is in the trade. So we can take our time right now. Okay, we said Kent Johnson, right? But if there's another player with a low cap hit who is a high overall, there's a strong possibility we can get him. And I want to see by overall. I'm not checking by anything else. Logan Thompson, Skinner, Owen Power. Lindholm. We only signed Lindholm so we can trade him, right? Kent Johnson's still the option. He's still the main option. Colorado. They don't have really anyone right now. There's Kent Johnson. Kent Johnson, Patrick Laine. Oof. Sheesh. That would be insane. $15.7 million coming in. Fantilli. And Johnson and Fantilli. Okay, let's take a look. Let's just hold our horses. Let's take a look at who else is available at $950 or less, or $1 million or less, with a really high trade value. We saw Caulfield. There's a lot of players. We can do a lot now. Jack Hughes. I never thought about Jack Hughes. How did I not think about Jack Hughes? William Nylander. That's almost even. That's on the dot. They're both elite. They have the exact same cap hit. No. Give me Luke Hughes. And say bye-bye to Lafreniere. That's an even trade. That's a pretty even trade. We save money and we still can make a play for. Fuck it. Too far off. Okay, no worries. Let's give him Stankoven. Well, no. Let's start with picks. Fourth round pick. Too far off. We'll do a third in 2028. Too far off. Okay, no problem. A second round pick. Not sufficient at all. Okay, no problem. I'll give you a first round pick. Too far off. Let's look at players now. Players are going to be the key here. White Johnston. Stankoven. Not sufficient at all. Just give you a third. Just take him. I want the Hughes brothers. Just give me the Hughes brothers. Take a second. Okay, I'll give you the first. Jeez. Not sufficient at all. Oh my god. Is it gonna be worth it though? Oh, it will be worth it. Far off my ass. Okay, it's gonna be Wyatt Johnston. If I can't make this work, a 2030 pick. Okay. So let's take the first round picks out. Let's put Wyatt Johnston in. This is getting intense now. Oh, let's just see. Do they allow it? Does not fit particularly well. Let's start with a first in 2030. Too far off. Okay, now let's try with this second. Then we'll go to the first. Not sufficient at all. First round pick. Just a bit low. Oh my god. Just a bit low. Just a bit low. Just a bit low. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I brought in Lafreniere to do... Okay. Let me take a picture of this. Because this is close. Whenever I'm get close, I'll take a picture of the trade option. Okay. We don't have... Duchesne. We don't need Duchesne then. We can... A righty defenseman. Okay, let's go back. We're exiting. We're gonna take a look at what defensemen available now. If we can get that trade done. Okay. Right, a defenseman. Fabro is available, but that's our Fabro. Tyler Myers. We could bring back Tyler Myers. He's asking for 1.8. And he would be a lot cheaper than Zadorov. Washington's interested? 1 year? No. Lefty defense. Let's see how many. What do we have left? Forsling, Krislik. It's not a big free agency. You're like. Got cap space. 1 year wanted. Having him in the lineup would be great, but then I can get way better value. And I don't have to give up so much, right? We didn't look past New Jersey. So I have a trade that can possibly go down. That has Nylander, Laffy, Wyatt Johnston, two Vancouver firsts for Jack Hughes and Luke Hughes. Let's go a little bit further. We have a lot of teams that we can still look at. And we can still keep Lindholm, right? Let's get Horvat back. Oh my, imagine that. Noah Dobson. He's a great righty. Adam Fox. Whew. He would be amazing. Oh, we already took a bunch of their players away. Let's not make them go crazy. Stützle, Kachuk. Stützle and Kachuk. Send Laffy there. Center Stützle. Hoglander's back on the third line then. Nah, that would be. I'm thinking too much then. Oh, did they re-sign Gensel for 7.6 million? Okay, I did not see that happen. Yeah, I still think if we're gonna go after anyone, Bedard's possible, but we have to give up Nylander, Lindholm. We can still keep Laffy. Yeah, we did say we're gonna go back to Bedard and see, because Bedard would be worth it. He definitely would be worth it, and then we can spend more in free agency, right? So we can still have a pretty decent team. Okay. Let's go Bedard one more time. Bedard one more time. Okay, so it's gonna be. Let's take a look at our overalls. Willie Nylander, Lindholm. Khrushchev. They could live with the return. First round in 2028. They're still not taking it. Just take a second round and go. No, it's gonna destroy the team. Kent Johnson still would be good. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes. Because I still want to have those matchups against them, right? Ken Johnson would be way easier. Ken Johnson would be way easier. Oh, Zach Benson. I keep forgetting Zach Benson. Did his value, you know, go up? Darlene, Owen Power. Because some of these, I keep forgetting that we were looking at a few of the players earlier. Oh, wait a second. We can take a look at our watch list again. So we'll take a look at our watch list and see who we have on our watch list. Makes some things a bit more easier. Connor Bedard, obviously. Kent Johnson, Patty Kane is not coming back. Tyler DeFoley, how much does he want? He wants like 5 million or something, right? Can he play on the left side as well? Oh, he's a right winger. We can't bring him in. Zadorov's cap hit. We're looking at 3 million. Ken Johnson is the main guy. Minton could be a guy we can bring in, put in the minors. Well, we traded for him before. Ken Johnson is the guy. Ken Johnson. Ken Johnson's the guy. We can save another 1.5 if we trade for Ken Johnson. We can do straight up, but we can get more value out of Ken Johnson. Okay, it's Ken Johnson. We're not going after Bedard anymore. It is a Columbus trade that we're going to be making right now. It's going to be Ken Johnson for Liz Lindholm, maybe a little bit more. Looks close, but we can try to get another prospect into the trade here. We're not going to trade away Lafreniere. We're going to keep him. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's see who we got here. Let's actually check by overall, just in case we can get like a. We can't get Fantilli. If we can get both, great. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Ken Johnson's definitely coming over. I think this time it's going to make a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit more easier to do so. Marchenko, Jake Bean, Texier, Peak, Juracek. Same thing with Juracek. It's not going to work. We're going to try one more time. Let's see what we got here. Texier, Juracek, Foodie, Shinnikov. Ooh, he's a righty and a lefty. How is his shot is pretty decent. Physicality is not there as much. He can play on the left wing as well. Bad, but we're gonna have to wait on him. Chuck. Denton Medal 2022. All skaters. That's all skaters. Including defensemen, right? Let's go all skaters one more time, and let's actually do it by trade value. Let's see what we got here. Shinnikov, Jake Bean, Texier, Foodie again. Texier? Shinnikov, Texier. Let's take a look at Texier. Not bad. Pretty decent depth forward. He's 24 years old on the left wing. 2 years left. Is there anyone else? Marchenko. He's a left winger. Decent accuracy as well. He can play on the left wing. Let's see if we can get Marchenko in there. Marchenko. Let's see, draft pick. And I don't need a draft pick, but I can just throw it in there. Can we? Not bad. I probably could have got a little bit more, but we got Ken Johnson in the lineup now. Since we got Ken Johnson, we have 9.63 cap space, 9.963 cap space. We can make a big splash. I just want to see where we are in terms of each of the positions one more time, and then go from there. All right, so let's take a look at centers. So PD is going to be playing with Miller on the first line. We got Kent Johnson on the second. Then you got Wyatt Johnston And then we got Sillinger as well. So Sillinger is going to make his way to the lineup. Stankoven's not. Sillinger is going to be, I believe, on the 3rd or the 4th there. But Ken Johnston could play. He can play on the 3rd line. We can put Ken Johnston on the 3rd, but he's such a good player. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be Sillinger and Ken Johnston on the 2nd line. So they can, old teammates can play together with pods. I think that would be a great lineup. They're going to Hoglander. Then you're going to have, who's going to be on the right side there? Hoglander, Nylander, and then Duchesne in the middle. That sounds amazing. We'll still have cap left over. So let's actually make a play for Duchesne now. He wants a 4-year contract. There's no one interested in him. Is there anyone else before we do take a look? Let's take a look at... I want to look by overall. 8.8. He wants 8.8 at the age of 35. Pfft, get out of here. But Duchesne, his speed, 90... You know what? We're going after Duchesne. Is he okay? We'll give him a 1-year, 7 mil. Or 2-year? We'll give him a 2-year. A 1-year. It'll be easier to get offload him if we needed to. Offload. No, 2-year. Just in case we want to go after someone else and he's doing pretty well. Offer him the contract. Okay. We made our moves. We got a little younger, but we also got pretty decent guy. Oh, Stankoven, McWard. Decline. Advance. Decline. Are you kidding me? A decline. Duchesne, please. Oh, Duchesne. Matt Duchesne is coming to Vancouver. Okay. So we got Matt Duchesne coming to Vancouver. Let's take a look at contracts right now. We got 3.83 remaining. We're not really having to sign anyone here because look at it. Let's see how much Hoglander is going to ask. Like, we have some space for next year, but not that much. Oh my god, how much is he asking for? I don't know if I'm gonna pay past 2 years. That's a little much, creating so much content, like doing these things. I'm only at the end of my first season and it's already almost April, right? So I think 2 seasons is good. Let's take a look at our depth on the blue line, like what we're gonna be having on the blue line here. So defenseman, so Quinn Hughes and Hronik on the first pairing. I'm even thinking maybe even it out a little bit because I think that's a little too much on the first pairing. Is it Quinn Hughes, maybe Braden Schneider, and then move Hronik to the second pairing with Susi, and then have Fabro and Zadorov on the third pairing. We still need to sign Fabro. We traded for Fabro, but let's see what options there are. Like Schneider, Hronik. So we got Quinn Hughes, Braden Schneider, then Susi, Hronik. Then we can have Zadorov, another young right-handed defenseman. On the third pairing, because we have Fabro, who's he has value. He's asking for what, almost $5 million though. He's 26 years old, 83 overall. We can trade him for someone who's slightly younger, or around the same age, or around the same value, I should say, and then get him for cheaper, right? All right, here we go. We're looking at younger players around the same age. along the same value, I should say. Dursey, okay, Valimaki, Moser, Dumoulin. That's the kind of value you're looking for. But I mean trade value, not in terms of the actual player themselves. Claire, Connor Murphy, nope. Manson, he's 32 years old though. Jake Bean, Boquist, Dallas Stars. What would this Dallas got for a decent overall? 82 overall. Lundqvist, 23 years old, not bad, but not going after him. Wallman. There's not going to be that many guys in that kind of like value range and a decent overall, right? Faber. Brock Faber. Alright, Brock Faber is getting pinned. Caden Gooley. Faber, I think, would work a lot better in our system. He definitely would look a lot better in our system. John Marino, Luke Hughes. Pollock Dobson. We can give a first round pick mixed in with what do you call it? Clavero, and get someone a little higher value. We're gonna go through it one more time. It's a long off-season episode. It's almost 12 midnight. I've always been doing this for 2.5 hours. This is insane. Andrew Miller can only do left wee D. Left wee. Zoob. Well, Ristolainen, Cam York. Cam York is good, but I need a little bit more value there. We're gonna go all the way to New York one more time throughout. We're gonna start with a little higher. Gustav Forsling. He's already signed an extension, so that does make it a little bit tougher to get someone like him. Rico, no, it's not gonna work. Tampa Bay. Chernak, I like Chernak. He's one of my favorites. Great hitter. McNabb, Haig. Haig's a great option, but not necessarily what I want to look. I'll go for, I should say. Winnipeg Jets, Neil Pionk. 5.875. I don't mind going with someone with a cap hit now because I do have the cap space for this person. Logan Stanley, no. Vinny Hinola. Jamie Drysdale. He's a right-handed defenseman. Can Minchikov play on the right side too? He can, but he's a 9.0. He's not going to ask for much. Minchikov probably would be the one to go for. And put Zadorov on the right side. Keep him on the right side. We're going to have to do Minchikov. Dante Fabro. Maybe a pick. It would have to be a late pick. Let's do a third. Let's start with a third. That's not going to work. That's way too low. I thought it was going to work, but it's not. That's a little closer. We're going to have to do a first round pick. A first round pick for Minchikov. But let's see if we can get a third back from them. Okay, not bad. I think we're getting close, though. I think we're going to get close. Okay, if we get to a fifth and they say no to a fifth, we're just going to remove that pick that we're trying to add from Anaheim just completely. So that's going to be a little tougher. Let me just start writing my notes again. So we got Minty. So Minty, Anaheim. Minty, Anaheim, 83.20. 83.20. Drysdale is an option. He's 86 overall at 22. He has a 2.3 cap hit, which is not bad. 2 years too. But Minchikov I don't mind giving Michikov a little bit more. I don't mind going after Michikov at this point, honestly. Okay, let's go to the next. We go to Arizona. Let's go back to overall. McAvoy, Carlo. If we can get a decent player at a decent cap hit, yeah, like, I have space. I can go for one of the big guns. Like, can't go for Darlene. I can go for power. Power 8.3 though. Cider, if he's at 8 or lower, I might make a play for him. But again, it's going to be tough to get him. We're going to have to give multiple first-round picks as well. Calgary. Yeah, we're going to finish up soon. I'm not going to set lineups or anything. I'm just going to end right after I'm done with free agency. Like, basically, I'm going to sim all the way to preseason. I'm going to play all preseason games off stream, and then we can go from there. But yeah, we're still working on our off season here, right? So, Devon Toews, he's an 89 overall. He's probably going to be a little easier to get. Dude, no. Ooh, we were thinking of Bowen Byram. And Susie would have no choice. You know what's Bowen Byram? I think Bowen Byram is the guy. Michikov would have been great, but Bowen Byram in Vancouver? Hell yeah. Let's do that. That's not going to work. I think it's going to have to do a first round. Let's do a first round and let's try to get a third. Let's do the exact same thing we tried to do with Minty. Okay, let's do a fourth. And let's do a fifth. Alright, let's remove that pick entirely. It's going to be a little tougher than I thought. Let's do a fourth. So there's no value there. Let's do like a pick that's a little bit more closer. Let's do a first round next year. Let's do a fourth in 2025. So it's going to be a little tougher then. We're going to still put Byram down. Colorado. Let's take a look. Let's go back to defense. And he is a 86-23. I always look at that. 86-23. Okay. Alright, Columbus Blue Jackets. Severson. I don't mind giving up draft picks at this point because I'm not, like I said, I'm not playing past the second season. I have Minty at an 83-20 in terms of overall age, and then I have Byram at an 86-23. We got Ken Johnson. We got a pretty decent, you know, return, right? Because we got Ken Johnson and who did we get along with him? I forgot now. I already forgot. I've been making so many damn trades. Mo Cider. 5.8? Oh. Let's try for Mo Cider. What? We'd be over the cap? How much space do we have? So we would have to give up Zadorov then. So Fabro and Zadorov has to... Oh. Fabro and... Actually, we not even have to... Wyatt Johnston. Marchenko. That makes no sense. I got Marchenko in that trade. Marchenko, Kent Johnson, and a 4th round pick or whatever it was. What were we trying here? Mo Cider? 5.8. We'll be right above. We'll be right at the cap. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Can't hurt, right? Try to do a second. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get Mo Cider. I'm just here having a little bit of fun now, right? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Dante Fabro, Mo Cider, someone Edmondson. Like, yeah, let's just try to look at overall. Braden Schneider might not be able to be on that first line. I need to try to win as much as possible. We need some experience, but I don't want to spend too much. Bouchard. Bouchard is the guy. I think Bouchard is the guy. I think Bouchard's the guy. Is Bouchard the guy? Bouchard the guy. Is Bouchard the guy? I think Bouchard might be the guy. 3rd round pick. Far off. I'm far off right now. A 5th. Come on. I just got Evan Bouchard. I just got Evan Bouchard. Oh my god. The amount of thumbnails I'm gonna have to make. Oh my. That is amazing. We just did it. I think we made all the moves we needed to make. So, there's that. We are pretty much done for the day. Yeah. I think we did it. We did it. I think we're done. Because I don't think we can sign anyone else. We only have 1.143 cap space left. Okay. Let's just... We're gonna sim the next season. Let's save first. Let's save. Save. Oh my god. So good. Alright, sim to next season. No, I'm declining these trades. Really? Are you gonna give me lackluster trades? They want Lekaramaki, Giordano, Klimovich. Give me a break. That might be okay trade, but decline. Stankoven, Glover, 3rd round, and Gio. Stop trying to give me Gio. I don't want Gio. Galvis, Baines, nope. Forgetting we have Baines we could bring up too. Well, I'm not supposed to upgrade. That's somebody else's job. That's the other Aho. Decline and edit trade block. What am I doing? Decline, please. I took them all off the trade block. I swear to God. Okay, not bad. We got most of the guys in. And if you send me one more trade offer, I'm gonna be like... That's all you're adding in terms of funds? Are you freaking kidding me? Set captains. So, two-way Quinn Hughes is the C, right? Yep. Edit lines. Whoa. Where's Joshua? Lafreniere. Lafreniere went up to an 86. Patterson's a 96? What the hell? How much is Demko? An 87? Jesper Wallstedt is an 85 now? These are the class on the motorbike. Oh my god. How is our defense looking? 92, 90, 85, 85, 83, 82. Oh my god. Actually, that still looks pretty good. I might not change anything. The only one I might change is this one here. Can Duchesne be on the left side? He can be on the left wing. Honestly, him on the left wing probably would be better. Oh my god. Brock Besser, Kent Johnson, Matt Duchesne. Oh, I can still get Bedard. I can still make a play for Bedard. No, we're gonna go edit lines again. Oh, I said we're not editing lines on. That's just kind of like a basis. Marchenko is gonna get traded. Marchenko is not gonna be there. Okay, we are to the next season, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, we are pretty much done with this episode. We're gonna just say over right here. There's a lot, like, I could go through some, of the signings, but I think if we're gonna do signings, it's gonna take a long time. We'll take maybe couple minutes just to go through it. I'm just gonna see if there's any big signings. Patrick Maroon is going there to New Jersey. Oh wait, I can't go that far back, unfortunately, because I simmed most of it, right? Blake Wheeler is gonna be signing in Philly there. Wow, we have done so much. Absolutely ecstatic that we got something done here. 1.13. Is there any big names still available in free agency? There's a possibility of that. Kalen Addison, but he is a, what do you call it, RFA. Yeah, and is there any big goalies available? No, all the goalies and everyone has been basically scooped up. So we're gonna sim to the next preseason game here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of my almost 3-hour off-season episode of my NHL 24 franchise. A lot of big moves were made. Tomorrow is going to be a pretty hectic day. I'm going to be having to make a lot of thumbnails in terms of the deals that were made. And I'm going to have to write out a whole document too about said trades. And because there's players I traded for that I immediately traded away. I don't think I'll be able to do a 3-way trade post. I think that would be just too confusing. I'm just going to do multiple 2-way trades posts and then let everyone else figure out, put arrows and stuff, whatever I'm going to need to do, right? To try to figure out, to let people know that, of course, what's going on in terms of the trades. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching the video/stream. Hit the bell for latest notification. Hit subscribe if you haven't. And if you want updates to what happened in my franchise, if you're not able to watch... Oh, well, if you get to this point, you probably have watched the whole thing. But, yes, if you want any updates to my future NHL 24 posts, like and follow me on my Facebook page. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. It has been a tiring, nearly 3 hours. I will see you guys all next time. Take care, and